So last week I saw this tweet made by the Act Man, and I just thought it was the funniest thing. So I wanted to put it up for you guys to see, and it just talks about how Warzone Zombies sucks and that there's no zombies map and the time limit, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And I just, I always find it funny to see reactions like this coming from big YouTubers who just don't play zombies enough to make these kinds of statements. And as you can see, like the replies are just cooking this man. It's sad, but yeah, I just want to talk about this because for more often than not, I think Modern Warfare Zombies has been more polarizing and more positive, since most people seem to actually like the mode more than hate it, which is a good thing, by the way, because that means we actually might get round-based zombies in Modern Warfare, which would be great, because I think it's better for the Modern Warfare engine. But yeah, what takes like Warzone Zombies suck straight ass with no zombies map, it's just like, come on, dude. This isn't even Treyarch's game. Like, every non-Treyarch game doesn't have a round-based map. So there was no way Modern Warfare was going to have it. Vanguard didn't have it. What was the last one? Cold War, Infinite Warfare. Like, usually, if it's not a Treyarch game, it's not going to have round base to start with. Just not going to happen. Vanguard was like the biggest example, and it was also made by Sledgehammer, so that's just double the fact that it's not going to happen. So making that complaint, okay, sure, we don't have round base, it sucks for solo players, but come on, that's not really a good idea to put a time limit in Call of Duty Zombies? Come on, man. Like, that's disrespectful to developers. It's just, I find tweets like this so funny because if you were in their shoes, you would probably be like, why, man? I'm just trying to get my money out here. It's just really sad to see stuff like this because, as you can see, 1.5 million views on the tweet. Clearly a lot of people are seeing this, so it must be just so disrespectful to have people like this just going about talking shit about the mode when they haven't even played it. I've played the mode enough that I can actually talk about it more. And I don't know if you guys saw the Ackman's footage. I'll see if I can get it up for you guys, but it's pathetic, dude. And, if you're going to play like that, then there's no reason for you to be making a commentary on this. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it, but it always takes like this that make me laugh because people usually think I have hot takes. As you can see, like on my Twitter page, just in general, my takes are pretty frozen or pretty hot, actually. So seeing things like this blow up in other people's faces is just the funniest thing. I love seeing people have takes like this that are just not based in any way, and just not just not being good sources, not being good takes at all. It's funny. It's honestly quite sad too because it's not Warzone Zombies, it's Modern Warfare Zombies, and yes, it pretty much acts like DMZ, right? So there's no credit. I'm not gonna say it's not an original idea, right? Because it's not. It simply is not. But new information just came out discussing that this mode was actually supposed to be in Modern Warfare 2019. So the fact that it got developed even further into this mode with such content and such things to do, and the camo grind especially, I think is pretty impressive. So if anything, you should be commending that the mode actually is much better than we thought it was going to be. Most people thought it was going to be pretty bad, and clearly the Actman thinks the same way, but it's just, it's just something you're going to have to deal with because it's where we're going to be getting until Cold War II or Gulf War, whatever the next Treyarch game is, and I think you're just going to have to accept that. You can't really change anything about it, especially considering Vanguard was such a disaster for zombies, and then after they got pushed back again to Modern Warfare Zombies, this hasn't been a disaster, so it's going to keep happening whether you like it or not. Now, let me just preface this by saying, I do not like Outbreak Zombies. I think Outbreak is significantly worse. So if this was what Outbreak was trying to be, then by all means, I love it. But Outbreak is ass, so I understand it. But the funny part is, he likes Outbreak. He thinks Outbreak is a good zombies mode. Like, brother, you cannot be on two sides of the fence here, okay? Because this is exactly like Outbreak. You got exfil, you got things to do on the map, and I say this with quotations because it's not really, but it's open world. So, like, I'm sorry, brother, but if you think this mode is ass and you think Outbreak is good, then you got your priorities backwards, my friend, because Outbreak is so much worse. Not to mention that the map is significantly smaller, too. All the maps in Outbreak, with the exception of maybe Armada, are all like a tenth of the size. So, map size, things to do, contracts, camo grind are just all much better on this new Warzone Zombies map, or Urzikstan. And yeah, that's a lot of what I have to say about it. I just thought it was really funny, and my reactions to it are just like, you can't really say this when not only is your gameplay garbage, for your takes on zombies having garbage in general, like saying BO3 sucks. Like, what are you talking about, brother? And then the funny, like, I don't know. I don't understand why people think like this, saying that it's just outright trash, and then going back and saying BO3 is also trash. Because keep in mind, this is also the same guy who thinks that Nacht and Kino are the best. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Get out of here. You don't have any right to speak on this if you think Kino is the best zombies map. Like, brother, just no. Okay, just get out of here. Sorry, I do like the Ackman though. I do watch all his videos and stuff, except for, you know, his zombies videos, because those are just not, no. Those are just no. But, you know, I do respect takes. You know, I have hot takes, so I can understand this kind of going back in your face, but come on. If you're going to say something like this, then just don't even play the mode at all. Don't even buy the game. Instead, you bought it, said the campaign was shit. I thought the campaign was fine, but, you know, most people don't like it, so I guess it's shit. And then you got multiplayer being recycled, even though you complain about the 3-lane maps and non-3-lane maps. I just don't understand. But, you know, this is just a problem with other YouTubers as well. You know, Lex blocked me on Twitter, so I can't really comment on him. But I will say that his takes are even worse, if you could believe that. So, if someone wants to go on there and get some tweets for me from Lex, just having the abysmal takes, I would really much appreciate it, since I can no longer do that. But, you know, these takes, man, these takes are too much. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say. I think I'm gonna have a couple more videos lined up before my Spider-Man 2 review, which I really hope you guys enjoy. I am working on that to be a half-hour, hopefully, more or less half-hour review. I think it's gonna be really good, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've seen more shitty takes like this, please add me on Twitter or just leave in the comments. That would very much be appreciated. I want to see more takes like this. It's just so funny to see people talk about this with no knowledge whatsoever. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for 200 subs, by the way. You know, we're on our way to 1,000. Hopefully we can get there in 2024. But, you know, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.